How's it going, Renegades? It's Coach Pat here, and today we're going to talk about moving weight from our shoulder to overhead, something that we have to do every single day in the boathouse when we take that boat from our shoulders up and overheads to either put it in a rack or roll it down to the water. So we better be able to do that with proper form so we don't injure ourselves or our equipment. And it's also just a good life skill to have. So let's take a look. First off is the grip and how we set up on the bar. You want to make sure that bar is set up about sternum height. You'll see how I'm extending my thumb here. For each hand, I will extend my thumb to the edge of the knurling, right between the smooth and rough part of the bar there. Then I'll squeeze it nice and firm, get my whole grip around it with a nice strong flat wrist. You'll see me do that on the other side. I extend that thumb, find the edge of the knurling and the smooth part, wrap my hand around, squeeze it nice and firm. And then when I get set up, I'm going to keep that nice strong wrist. I'm not going to let my wrist hyperextend or kink. So I'll put the camera on a mount here so you can watch from the side. But that's what I'm doing every time I set up with my grip for both the shoulder press and the push press. You're going to watch 3 movements today. 1 is going to be the shoulder press, 2 is going to be the push press, and 3 is going to be the push jerk. If you can master the first movement, that will build with the second movement and then continue to build with the third movement. So there's me getting set, going through my bracing sequence, getting my grip. Elbows are just in front of the bar. I get tight before I step it up and step back. Once I'm tight, I press the bar straight up, keeping it directly over the middle of my foot. You'll notice at the top, my ears come through my biceps so that everything is stacked and strong, and my eyes are focused on the wall in front of me. To do this, I'm connecting my feet to the floor, engaging my quads, locking my knees, squeezing my butt, and keeping my brace, my belly nice and tight so that whole lower body is quiet, and I can focus on just pushing that bar straight up without any extra movement. So if you can master the shoulder press, then you build on that, and you can move more weight with a push press. You'll see me go through the same setup sequence, including the brace and the stance, but now I'm going to initiate with my hips with a little down up. And when you do this dip, it should just be 1 to 2 inches. I'm focusing on pushing my knees out when I do it, and I'm nice and aggressive with the hips on the way up, because the hips initiate to get the bar moving, and then I snap my head through as I punch my hands overhead. And so it becomes a push press. Once I squeeze my butt, I keep it squeezed. My whole lower body is quiet as I finish that press through the heels. That's something you want to focus on. Hips, then hands. And last but not least, if you can master the shoulder press and the push press, we end with a push jerk, where you're now working on the Olympic lift, the jerk, doing a push jerk, and it's a jump and a land. So you're no longer pressing the bar up. Rather, you're going to jump and then press yourself under it and catch the bar with your arms locked out. So watch for the jump and the land here. Jump, land. Good. Every time I reset, instead of having the elbows down directly underneath the bar with a strong grip, now my elbows are up and my wrist is more relaxed. I'm still keeping the bar in my calluses, but it's resting on my shoulder so that I can essentially have a platform to launch that bar from and really use my hip drive and my legs to jump that bar up and then get underneath it and receive it with nice active shoulders in a good little quarter squat. Bar path is super important, as is being tight through your midline and catching with active shoulders. So there you have it, the shoulder press, the push press, and the push jerk. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll get right back to you. But hopefully that helps, and you guys will be crushing the shoulder press, push press, and push jerk like well. All right, have a great day. Bye.